Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Bueno, ahora vamos a hablar del pretérito en español. So we're going to talk about the preterite tense in Spanish. This is one of the past tenses, probably the simple tense, and it's just one of the few, and it's the first one that you're going to learn. I tried to break it down to where it'd be super, super easy, and you can take screenshots or notes and have lots of practice. All right, so what is it? The preterite tense is what we might refer to as the simple past tense, okay? If you're like most people, including me, you're like, well, what does that mean? So we're going to take a look at it. When do I use it? Well, you use the preterite tense to express an action that shows a series of events, okay? And don't worry, I'm going to give you examples for all these. It shows something that happened and cannot be undone. It happened during a specific time. It happened at a specific time. If you want to know what the difference is, think of it this way. It happened during a specific time, yesterday, or between 3 and 5. It happened at a specific time, at 3 o'clock. And it's completed in the past. And that's really hard because when you get to the imperfect later, it's also a completed action in the past. But you'll see as we move on, it gets kind of clearer as you work with it. So I'm going to give you some examples. A completed action is yo comí una manzana. Okay, I ate an apple. I'm not eating it. I wasn't in the process of eating it. I ate it. It's done. Threw it in the trash. Okay, so it's completed action in the past. During a specific time, el mes pasado nadé. El mes pasado nadé. Okay, so last month I swam. It's a specific time. It wasn't, this vague amount of time. It was last month. At a specific time. Llegó a las dos. Llegó a las dos. So I arrived at 2. And in this case, that's usually they use the 24-hour clock. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, something that can't be undone. Cumplimos 12 años. You only turn 12 once. Okay, once that happens, you can't do it again. So it can't be undone. A series of events. Ellos se despertaron a las 8 de la mañana. Desayunaron y caminaron al trabajo. Okay, so you've got 3 different actions. They got up at 8. Good for them. They ate breakfast. They walked to work. Okay, so a series of events. A little side note, 3 things. You're going to learn another past tense that's slightly different in meaning from the preterite, and it's just going to take you, what you do is you wade into it to learn it. So don't be concerned about it right now. You keep the different distinctions in the back of your mind as you work through it because it gets easier, and you're just going to see the differences as you work along. Okay? So wow, we have this crazy graph here, but I want to show you the formation of preterite tense verbs. So if you look at the far left of the page, you see drop off the AR or the ER or the IR. That's where we start. And then you're going to add the correct ending. Okay, so that's all that's on the right side. So if you go to the AR verb, you drop off the AR and you add the ending. And what's the ending? The ending is in black. It's super, super important that you add the accent because normally in Spanish, you don't even use the subject pronoun. So you're not going to have yo or tú or él. You're not going to have those. And so if you just have hablo with no accent, then you're going to have the present tense of the verb yo hablo. Okay? So why do we have the accents? The accents are not there to be pretty. They're there to make sure your intonation falls in the correct place. So you're not going to say yo hablé, you say yo hablé. You go up at the end, yo hablé. Tú hablaste. Él habló. Okay, normally we say hablo, but it's habló. That's the way we can tell the difference between if I say hablo francés, I'm talking about myself. I speak French. But if I say habló francés, I know that he or she spoke French. So yes, you can hear it, and if you're a native, you can hear it really, really well. So you want to make sure those distinctions are there. Nosotros hablamos, and ellos hablaron. Okay, so these are our endings. E with the accent, A-S-T-E, O with the accent, A-M-O-S, A-R-O-N. You'll notice that the nosotros is the same as in the present tense. All right, the ER verbs. Yo comí, tú comiste, ella comió, nosotros comimos, ellos comieron. Okay, so you have the I with the accent, I-S-T-E, I-O with the accent, I-M-O-S, and I-E-R-O-N. And finally, with the IR verbs, you've got yo viví, tú viviste, usted vivió, nosotros vivimos, and ustedes vivieron. And you'll notice again that the nosotros does not change forms. Okay? It's the same as the present tense. So what am I going to say on that? Comment on nosotros. Notice that they're the same for the AR and IR forms as the present tense. So what do? You just judge from context. I mean, language is always within context. Nobody's just going to run up to you and say, hablamos. I mean, there's a context associated with that. So, for instance, if the sentence has ayer, then you know it was yesterday. And of course, if you need clarification, you always ask for it, just like you would in your own language. Words to help you know that it's in the past tense would be words like ayer, anoche, pasado, pasada, anything that refers to the past. Okay, practicamos. We've got hablar, mirar, llegar, pensar, and bailar. All of these are AR verbs. All right, so the first one, yo hablé francés con el hombre. Now you can, well, we're just not going to talk about the imperfect, so just the preterite tense. All right, what would mirar be? Tú la película. Okay? Tú miraste la película. Tú miraste la película. El llegar su chaqueta. In the present, of course, él llega su chaqueta. It would be él llegó su chaqueta. Nosotros pensar, and we pensamos in the present, a ella. Nosotros pensamos a ella. Remember, it's the same for the AR verbs. Ellas, we have bailar, bailan, zumba. What's it going to be in the past tense? Ellas bailaron zumba. All right, let's look at some of the ER and IR verbs. So, comer, tú comes manzanas would be what? Tú comiste manzanas. Nosotros, we have vivir, so vivimos in the present tense en los Estados Unidos. Nosotros vivimos en los Estados Unidos. Because it's an IR verb, it's the same. Ustedes, and then para ser, all right, tristes. Parecen. So what would it be in the past? Ustedes parecieron tristes. Normally this would be used with the subjunctive, but you, not subjunctive, the imperfect, but you can use it this way too. You'd probably have more information in the sentence. Ellas comprenden inglés. Of course, it'd be, I said comprenden. It's comprender here, but it would be comprenden if it were the present tense. So what would it be in the past tense? Ellas comprendieron inglés. Yo, then be asisté en la universidad. Asistir. Yo asistí en la universidad. Okay? Ella perder su falda. Ella perdió su falda. All right. Practicamos un poco de más. Llegamos a las 8 por la mañana. What would this look like? Llegar is an AR verb. So it would be, think. Llegamos a las 8 por la mañana. ¿Y por qué? Porque it's an AR verb and it's a nosotros form, so it's the same in present as in the preterite. Hablas español con ella. Okay, so we notice it's an AR verb because it's an ends in AS. It's the to form, so it's going to be hablaste español con ella. Entienden la respuesta. Entienden la respuesta definitely is en at the end. It is the verb entender. ER verb. So it's ustedes or ellos, ellas. So it would be entendieron la respuesta. Entendieron la respuesta. Okay. Practica deportes todos los días. Practica, you notice it ends with an A. It's got to be an AR verb. Plus, it ends with an A. So it's got to be ustedes, ellos, él, or ella, or usted. Has to be one of those. So what would it be? Practicó deportes todos los días. Como manzanas casi todos los días. So it ends with an O. The only thing that ends with an O is the yo form. So como manzanas casi todos los días. Comí manzanas casi todos los días. Okay, I hope this helps you to understand it a little bit better.